Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video we are going to be doing another foundation wear test. I hope you guys are enjoying this little series. I've done 3 now, so if you want to check out the other ones that I did, they will be in the description box down below and also in the cards. So far I have done Bourjois Healthy Mix, Flower Beauty Light Illusion and It Cosmetics CC Cream. So for today we are doing my absolute favourite foundation, L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. Now, you have probably heard about this foundation so much. Literally every single YouTuber is talking about this. However, I want to make a claim. I think I was the first person to love this foundation because I had it when it was called Stay Fresh Foundation. So, they look exactly the same, right? They're both infallible, both 24-hour wear, but this one is fresh wear and this one is stay fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. I think I discovered it first. And when I tried to repurchase the Stay Fresh, it was now called Fresh Wear. So yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you how incredible this foundation is today. So I'm gonna be putting it on my face right now. I'm then gonna do a shift until 10 o'clock at night. It is currently 11:15. I will probably be home at midnight tonight, so that is around 13 hours of wearing this foundation. When I go to work, I have lots of bright lights on me. They make me a little bit hot and sweaty. I have a masterclass today as well, which also makes me hot and sweaty, so I am really, truly putting this foundation to the test. I know it's my favourite, but let's see if it holds up in hot situations. So that is what I'm going to do today. If you are interested in seeing how the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation stays on my face, then make sure you keep on watching. Let's see what the claims are. So I'm going on the Superdrug website. If you need a shade reference, I am in the shade 200 Golden Sand. It's definitely not my exact match, but I like the colour of it. So it's available in 26 shades, which I think is pretty good. It has a weightless feel, transfer proof, life proof, party proof and waterproof. Oh, I didn't know it was waterproof. It says life proof and party proof. It says it's life proof and party proof. So we'll see today. Like I said, I am going to be doing a lot of moving today. I get the train to work, I then get 2 tubes, I then do a full day work. Yeah, so that's a lot of activity and walking, and it's going to be a tough day. So it also says long wear formula lasts up to 24 hours. Now, when a foundation says lasts up to 24 hours, I never believe it. And to be honest, I never wear my foundation for 24 hours, so there's no point in me even testing that, because what's the point? Full coverage base, ultra stretchable gel formula. This foundation is $10.99 and the average rating is a 4.5 star. I like to do 1.5 pumps because that's more than enough for the full face. You can see how liquidy it is. It is literally running down my hand at a fast rate. I'm actually going to use my new brush today. Usually I would use my So Eco stippling brush, but I'm going to see if this new foundation brush that I got from TK Maxx, which is by Japonesque, in the number 705 if you are interested. I want to see if this is going to build up the coverage. So I'm going to start to bounce this on the skin. Can't forget those ears, especially when the match is not perfect. I just wish I was this colour all year round. We'll just try and fake it till we make it. Okay, so that is what the foundation is looking like so far on just half my face. I would definitely not say it's full coverage, but I like a medium coverage, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if it's buildable. You can still see some of my scarring around my mouth. So let's try and build that up. Obviously foundation isn't going to get rid of texture, so you are still going to be able to see those little blemishes, but it doesn't bother me too much. So I'm going to whack on the other side. I actually think I prefer this stippling brush with this foundation. I don't know, I feel like it's not giving it the glow that it usually does. So what I'm going to do is start to go in with my stippling brush and sort of just go over it, not adding any more coverage, just sort of like bringing back the health to my skin. And notice, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I don't actually put foundation all the way up to my eyes anymore, because the more layers underneath my eyes, the more I crease. And the more excess product that is under there, obviously it's going to sit in those lines. I don't know if you can hear that, but oh, stop now! Oh, I'm so scared. So I have probably said this before, but I think my house is haunted. I can always hear footsteps up. Oh my god, footsteps above me. It makes me chill every time I talk about it, because I'm in the house on my own at the moment. And I just heard some like tapping on the like walls, and it used to happen to me all the time when I was in my old bedroom. Oh my god, I've literally got shivers all up and down my body. I'm so scared. Okay, let's put some music on, whiz through my makeup, and I'll come back to show you what it's looking like. Wish me luck! Okay, so makeup is done. I used Naked Reloaded by Urban Decay on my eyes. Oh my god, it's so good. Honestly, I didn't think I would like this palette because it just didn't excite me, but I've used it literally every single day for the last 2 weeks and I'm obsessed. I love the fact that you can get a really dramatic smoky eye, but you can also turn it down. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, make sure you do, it's on the screen now. I did a really easy, quick, simple Instagram tutorial which is saved on my highlights, so make sure you go check that out. I used the palette and it literally took me about 3 minutes to do the eyeshadow look, and it was using this palette right here. So if you're interested in that, head over to my Instagram and check that out. However, that's not what we're here to talk about. It's the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation. It looks beautiful. I love this foundation. I've loved it for a very, very, very long time. I'm very excited to show you how it stays up throughout the day. So what I'm gonna do is some little check-ins, because I've realized I can actually use my phone on the back camera to get a good quality of video, so I can do that today. I'll do a couple of check-ins and we can see how it's brewing on my face. So yeah, looks absolutely stunning right now. No creasing as of yet. There is a little bit in my forehead, but that is the same with absolutely every single foundation that I wear. So yeah, I'll check back in with you soon. We just had a full-on conversation about my foundation and it wasn't even filming.
You're not kidding.
Story of my life. So Alina, what do you think of my foundation?
It's like she's trying to fish for compliments. Now you want me to say it all over again. I don't think it's your shade. Maybe in summertime. She's not the best at swatching colours. But it looks pretty so far.
She knows me so well.
How long have you had your makeup on for?
4 hours.
It looks better than the other couple foundations you've tried. Doesn't look heavy, it's not really sinking into your lines, but it's only been 4 hours, so I'm going to test it more rigorously.
Nice word, Roman.
Flip off, I did English lit in A-level. Okay?
What did you get?
I didn't finish it, I dropped out. I got an A-star in my English GCSE though.
So did I. So we've come to the conclusion.
No, we haven't.
That it looks nice after 4 hours.
Yeah, we're going to check in later on, guys.
We'll check in later on.
We have an intense masterclass coming up.
I told them about that already.
Sweat. Oh yeah,
I said I'd probably get very, very sweaty because that's just what I'm like. So thanks for your input, mate.
That's alright.
Nice one. So I have had this foundation on for 13 hours. It is 1:45. Jack and I have just got home. Jack picks me up on my late shift because I'm a princess. So yeah, we've just got home and I was on a closing shift tonight. So I was running around cleaning the store, getting very hot and bothered. I had a masterclass this evening, like I said earlier. So again, very expressive in the forehead and the laughter lines. And I've only got a little bit of creasing in my forehead, which I believe I put a little bit too much foundation on my forehead anyway, so I think that's my fault. But around my mouth, hardly any foundation settles into my lines, and underneath my eyes, it's not really settled that much either, nothing out of the ordinary. I am just getting a little bit oily around the nose, but again, that's quite normal, especially where I've got a little bit hot today. No patchiness, it stayed really, really well around my jaw, especially because I've got a big snuggly coat that's got a collar, so I'm actually quite surprised that it stayed on my jawline today and I haven't touched up once. This is why this foundation is my absolute ride or die. It never fails to have my back, whether I'm having a really crazy busy day, getting all hot and bothered, or just a chilled one, I know it's going to be there for me. So that is why L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation is my absolute favourite. I love it so much, and I know you're going to too. So let me know if you try this foundation or if you have already. Let me know your thoughts. But I'm going to leave it there for this evening because I'm absolutely shattered and I would actually quite like to go to bed. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.